their names are on the Spurs will give him the ball more. Like,
Yeah.
there's times where Kyrie was guarding him in the post, and I'm like, what are y'all? And then I saw dude just pull up and take a three. And I'm saying player A, player B. I don't even remember their names. Like they remind me of the players that were like Michael Jordan on like NBA 2K, like 2000 or whatever, and they couldn't put Jordan. They put like a random person.
Damn.
That's who wasn't passing it to Wemby. Like there was little dudes like in the post a couple of times, and then towards the end of the game, I mean, I think he's gonna do solid, but I definitely that was weird to me a little bit. There's only one game, so it's not that big of a deal. But
Right.
yeah, for sure, the defense is going to translate really well to some degree. The only thing is like obviously his just natural blocking will be there, but I feel like there's going to be one play this year. I heard someone else say it on a podcast, but he's going to get turned around like Gobert at least once this year. He's going to get
Oh
caught on the
yeah,
perimeter with
he
Yeah.
is.
like a
He is.
Kyrie or somebody.
Yeah, it's gonna
Mhm.
happen. It's definitely gonna happen.
I
Um,
don't think it'll be that bad. He's a little smoother than Gobert, but he's more gangly, so he's gonna be like rolling out like a noodle getting crossed or something.
Like
Like
a noodle.
yeah, maybe it'll be Mr. Penguin himself. If you saw what's his name, Andre Drummond, who
oh my
crossed
goodness,
Chet Holmgren
bro.
over.
Oh man, that was wild. Oh my
It's the most embarrassing
That
crossover
is
ever.
the
But
ever of all time. Goes in the Hall of Fame, the
yeah,
Pantheon. Um,
but yeah, I think Wemby will do good. I think he'll start scoring more. Maybe he also the more he plays and does it, he'll probably just start to demand it more a little bit too.
yeah,
But yeah, yeah.
definitely. To you, Savon, what are your kind of expectations for Wembanyama, and also just how he looked in his debut?
I think it's going to be similar to Luka Doncic, like when he first got into the league, the trust factor with his teammates, and
Yeah,
then I think probably like the end of the first year, early second year, they start like, okay, Luka's it, and I think there's some remnants of them knowing that Wemby is going to be eventually going to be the guy, but obviously you want to get your shots off too, like okay, I'm tired of hearing him, I'm tired of hearing about him, I can shoot too,
I guess
and
you too.
so I think is that mindset, but eventually going to realize that he's the guy. This
Oh
is
yeah,
his team, and he was drafted first round for a reason.
the chosen
And I'm
one. He's Neo.
glad. Yeah, exactly. He's the chosen one. And I'm glad Kevin brought up Rudy Gobert because that's what he reminds me of. And I think his defense is going to be more stellar than his offense. Obviously, we can know he can create his own shot. He can do all these things, facilitate. But I think his defensive presence is going to help them win at least 40 games because of his defense. And I
Okay,
think it's that because Rudy
that's
Gobert with the
all right.
Jazz was just that. They were decent because of his defense. It's going to be difficult because you're going to have to be really creative. And we've seen that throughout the preseason. You have to be creative against Wemby because the orange lip is crazy. He's blocking Klay Thompson shot. He's blocking Damian Lillard shot.
Mm-hmm.
He's blocking popcorn in the stands. Like he's doing everything possible. So I think his defense is going to be big for them. And that can translate into them, like Kevin said, I believe winning 40 games at least if he
And to
stays
be,
healthy.
and I love that. And to be able
Gotta
to
say that.
block a Clay or Steph shot, you know how quick they get off threes. Like that just doesn't happen a lot.